Ever said something like, I always mess things up, or I should be better by now, or I'm just stupid? What if I told you those thoughts are completely false? Not just unhelpful, actually lies your brain is telling you. Cognitive distortions are sneaky. They sound like truth inside your mind, but they steal your peace, warp your self-worth, and fuel your anxiety. And here's something wild. According to recent neuroimaging studies, distorted thoughts activate the brain's threat detection system, even when there's no real threat. Your brain treats a bad grade the same as it treats a bear attack. Today, I'll show you 3 powerful alarm bells that can help you catch distorted thinking before it spirals. One of them might surprise you. It's a word we all use every day. We all experience distorted thinking. It's part of being human, but left unchecked, it fuels anxiety, depression, relationship drama, and imposter syndrome. Basically, all the greatest hits of emotional suffering. The problem? Distorted thoughts feel true, and that makes them hard to spot. They show up in sneaky forms: catastrophizing, labeling, shoulding all over ourselves. But these aren't just bad habits. They're symptoms of cognitive errors hardwired into your brain through trauma, stress, and upbringing. Therapists call this cognitive distortion, a core concept of CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy, and one of the fastest ways to regain emotional clarity. So how do you actually spot it? Let's go over 3 of the most common thought traps and how to stop falling into them. Alarm bell number 1 is absolutes. Words like never. Anytime your brain says, I always screw this up. They never listen to me. It's always my fault. That's a red flag. The truth is, outside of math, absolutes are almost never accurate. Even quantum physics is like, hey, things are probable, not certain. Also, let's be honest. If I always left the fridge open, I'd be banned from the kitchen by now. So next time you catch yourself in absolute thinking, ask, is that really always true? Usually the answer is no, and you've just poked a hole in that distortion. If you're starting to notice these sneaky thoughts in your own mind, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm you're into this kind of mental health insight and helps others to find it too. And hey, if you want tools that actually work, subscribe for more videos like this. Alarm bell number 2, name calling or labeling. Especially self-labels like, I'm stupid, I'm a failure, I'm just lazy. Let me tell you a quick story. A client, we'll call him Sam, came into my office saying, I'm so stupid. Why? He'd gotten a C- on a test. But when we looked deeper, he had A's in every other class, had done extra credit, and overall was a high-achieving student. So I asked him, why does this 1 C- count more than all the A's? After a breath, he said, I guess I'm not stupid. I guess I just had a bad day and I should probably talk to the teacher. That moment right there, the power of label deactivation. Replacing distorted identity labels with simple objective facts. Instead of I'm stupid, try I didn't do well on that test, but I'm learning. That's not self-help fluff. It's evidence-based emotional regulation. Now, look, if we labeled ourselves based on isolated moments, I'd be the guy who once microwaved a CD. But thankfully, we're allowed to be more than our worst moments. Alarm bell number 3 is shoulds shouldn'ts, or ought tos. Now, I'm not here to cancel all shoulds. I shouldn't slap my neighbor just because he mows his lawn at 6 a.m. That's a healthy should. But here's where it gets toxic. I should be further along in life. I should feel happy all the time. I shouldn't need help. These aren't moral truths. They're self-judgments disguised as standards. They create shame, not change. Therapists call this the tyranny of the shoulds, a concept introduced by Karen Horney. Yes, that's her real name. And it keeps you trapped in a cycle of feeling not good enough. Here's the reframe. Instead of, I should be better than this, try, I want to get better at this, and I'm learning how. That's empowering. That's growth-oriented, and that's emotionally accurate. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 distorted thinking patterns shows up most for you? Drop it in the comments and let's build some real clarity together. The truth is, your thoughts aren't always facts. And learning to spot these distortions is one of the most important emotional skills you can build. So remember your 3 red flags: absolutes, labels, and shoulds. Start catching them in the wild, and your brain will start rewiring itself to be more accurate, more balanced, and more compassionate. If this was helpful, like the video, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one. Until next time, be kind to yourself. Your brain's trying its best. Sometimes it just takes a little fact checking.